Previously on Dad's Academy.
Welcome to the National Academy of Dance.
I'm Abigail.
Oh, I'm Tara.
So you met Kat?
Good luck.
Who's that?
Ethan Karamakov.
You could learn something by watching Tara. It was surprisingly good. An allegation has been made, and if it's true, we'll have no choice but to cancel your audition.
Tara bunked in with me last night.
Then I'd like to see the solo that Miss Rain has been telling me about.
Go on. I know you don't think you're ready, but you are. I can't take care of you forever.
It's time.
So I got in to Dance Academy. And life is about to become spectacular. The only downside is leaving home. Mine is pretty special. There's only 300 people in the town, so every one of us is known for something. You might be a footballer, or the fastest cheerer, or me. I've never been the new kid before, and suddenly it's like the slate has been wiped clean. And I've no longer got a history. Just a future.
Oi.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's official. From this moment on, I'm living my dream. And I can be whoever I want to be.
You made it! Oh. I was literally doing cartwheels when I heard they let you in. I mean, of course you belong here. So straight away, I got us assigned as roommates. What's wrong? Did you want to room with someone else?
No. I kind of got a message from Kat about rooming with her, and... But this is so great.
Better than great. This is going to be the best year in history.
Sorry, Dad. I'm administrative error. Sorry. Yes.
Last name?
Lieberman.
I've already put you in a room.
Get out of there!
I know. It's like,
What, you want to be with someone else?
no, it's not that.
This mistake, one of the toilets is clogged. I don't think the girls should be flushing their tampons.
Oh, thank you, Bonnie.
Look, this is not a hotel. If I switch rooms for you, I have to switch for everyone.
No, I wouldn't want to put you out. But just say that you've actually put me in.
Look, why don't you do me a favour? Go back and give him another chance.
But I don't think
Now,
you understand.
You can't see without those, right? Great.
No. Gotta be kidding.
I'm not kidding. I danced every day of the holidays, yeah. I mean, I didn't want to start the year off stiff. Besides, it's only 165 days till exams, and I really want to win a scholarship this year. Hey, Sophie.
Yeah, so my cousin, his mate, said he ran into her over New Year's. Yeah, word is she's got some tattoos on some very interesting places.
Really? Like what places?
Use your imagination, man. Or is that affected by your eyesight?
Suni is seriously deluded if she thinks she's taking my spot at the bar. Oh, there's Kat. I want to go say hi. I told you. She's anthrax to your reputation. Suit yourself.
Hey, Tara Tiara. Oh, I've missed you. Hey, what are you doing talking to Abigail? I thought after audition
Hold it. I don't know what the story is with you two, but it's the first day of a brand new year and I just want to be friends with everyone.
Oh, and honey, I want a unicorn, but they keep telling me that it's not possible.
Hey, didn't that hurt?
Surprisingly little.
Welcome to first year. While most of your friends at home are being ordinary teenagers, you all have chosen a different path, an extraordinary one.
This will be your home for the next 3 years. We will train 6 days a week, working harder than many people work in a lifetime.
This year, the Academy has decided to broaden the curriculum and introduce you to more styles of dance. Not just ballet.
Over the coming days, you'll be assessed in jazz.
Step into the funk. Shake your rump to the funk.
Contemporary. Character.
Нет! Ну что такое? Ты ничего не понимаешь. Никто не... Нужно иметь чувство. Что бы ты ни делала, нужно иметь чувство.
And hip-hop.
These results will be posted at the end of the week. How you place may as well be your identity while at the Academy.
I can't believe we get to do this every day now.
Get used to it.
Girls, tomorrow I want you to come into repertoire knowing the key tree solo from Don Quixote.
Yes, I already know that dance.
Samuel, Tara, please see me before you go.
What do you mean after the point? Boys don't do point.
They do when their ankles are weak.
But I'll be a laughing stock. More of a one.
A laughing stock with stronger ankles. There's always a silver lining, Samuel. Now, Tara.
Miss Rain, thanks for assigning us the key tree solo.
You won't be taking repertoire class tomorrow. We've decided your technique isn't ready for point work.
But I've been on point for years. At my old studio,
At your
I
old
was...
studio, they trained you poorly. So tomorrow, And until I say otherwise, you're to go back to basics and work at the bar.
Miss Rain, please.
It's not up for discussion, Tara.
You know those moments when you see yourself, like accidentally, and go, that's me? It's not some movie you're watching or happening to someone else. This is like your life.
Hey, Gloria, usual?
Gloria, is it? These muffins are labelled as 97% fat-free, but were you there when they were made? Do you personally know that saturated fats weren't accidentally slipped in?
Hey, how was your holiday?
Are you alright?
Chickens on rollerblades.
It's orientation week. People are crazy pulling pranks. I'm Ethan.
Yeah, I know. We met. Audition week. In the dressing room. And then the party. I'm Tara.
Right. Well, hey, enjoy your lunch.
Yeah, that's mine, Twinkle Toes. You can put your point shoes in there.
Twinkle Toes. That's a good call, Sean.
Oi, Samboy.
Hi.
Kat, I told you it has to be a girl. Can't you just think of him as Samantha?
No, don't. Really.
Sorry, O-week requirement. You're gonna have to find someone else. Ah, well, we tried.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Oh, horrible. You didn't tell me you were Patch Walling's best ballerina?
3 years running.
Why the face?
Alright, so I'm obviously blowing this way out of proportion, but Miss Rain's kind of taken these guys hostage.
She hasn't.
Wow.
I mean, I've heard of them doing that in a junior school, but not here. That's really going backwards.
Hey, T, have you got a minute?
I thought we'd go to the Pilates studio, do some crunches.
Rain check. I think I'd pass out if I crunched anyway. I don't want to get in trouble for being out of the door.
Relax, it's not even past curfew.
They are. You've come. But have you chosen wisely?
I think so.
Chosen what?
During O Week, there is one sacred tradition. Each year, we ask 2 first-year girls to display great courage. We dare you to jump from there into there tonight.
Awesome.
Cat, no way. We could break our necks.
They've measured the water. It's okay. Look, it happens every year. Seriously, the water's deep. We'll be fine.
What do we get for doing it? Why do we have to be naked?
Infamy and underwear is not naked. Stop making excuses and start stripping.
Wish I'd worn better undies. All right, let's get this over with.
It's higher than you think, isn't it? There wouldn't be sharks in this part of the harbour, would there? Just because I've got this fear of sharks and heights. You know, Tara, I'm not feeling so good. I want to.
Hey, you're fine. Just think of it as leaping into the unknown. Only don't look down.
We're about to jump down, Tara.
First we get to fly.
Girls, if you're gonna jump, you better do it quick. Jump.
Together on 3.
Jump.
1, 2.
let's do it again.
Do you have a desire to become a quadriplegic?
I guess it'd get me out of class. I'm joking.
There could have been rocks down there, Kat. You just don't know what's
Hey,
under
I
there.
got pulled off that balcony, okay?
Really? So I've you to thank for leading my sister astray.
Yeah, it probably was pretty stupid.
I'm gonna have to keep my eye on you, Tara.
Miss Rain! Can I take this for you? Wow, that's a lot of paperwork. I know you think I'm behind the other girls here, but... And you're right, and I'm not crash hard in technique class or contemporary or jazz, but if you let me show you what I can do when I'm really dancing, on point,
I
then...
told you that was not an option. Tara, if you want to start off the year on the right foot, I'd suggest examining who your friends are. Girls like Abigail will keep you focused. Katrina? You'll be lucky to make it through the semester.
Hey, can I talk to you for a minute? I could really use some advice.
Why don't you ask Kat?
Look, I've tried to show you the way here. I know you have. Please, Abby, Miss Rain hates me. Tell me what to do.
Trust me. She's written you off as the worst dancer in the year. It's up to you to prove she's wrong.
Good morning, ladies. Let me see what you've been working on. Groups of 4. What do you think you're doing?
Dancing. As well as anyone.
If you believe that, you must be delusional.
But I never...
Your feet were sloppy. You lost your turnout and almost dislocated your knee, not to mention your ankles. There was a complete lack of coordination between your upper body and your arms. Shall I continue?
But I was just trying to...
If you're going to stand there and argue with me, or worse still, cry, you can get out of my class. Right now!
And all stars, and now we are holding strong. I'm hopeless here. It's time you feel in our hearts now.
She was out of line. I had no idea she would react like that.
It's not just Miss Rain. It's me. I don't make sense in this place. At home, I'm special. I'm the dancer. And here, I'm not even ordinary. I'm worse.
Don't beat yourself up too much. Not everyone makes it here.
Hey, don't even think about it.
What?
I'm a guy, okay? You can't just come in here and get undressed in front of me. Oh, and I'm never buying you tampons.
That's good to know, Sammy.
In fact, as soon as this whole room situation's cleaned up, I'm gonna be spending more time with the boys, doing guy stuff, so you might want to get yourself some new friends.
Okay.
Twinkle Toes. So you're gonna play the girl part or the boy part today? Where are your point shoes? Oh, you're such a loser.
Hey, Sean. Boys, even if Sammy does do the girl part, he's more man than all you guys put together.
Tara's such a sweetie. I really do feel for her.
Can't wait for you to tell us why.
Obviously, they had a quota of country kids to fill, which is the only reason they accepted her in the first place. But once they saw how far behind she was, they had to ask her to leave. I mean, it wouldn't be fair to the rest of us being dragged down like that.
I wouldn't say she was dragging anybody down. I thought she danced that solo pretty well.
Yeah. And what would you know? And do you have to hang out in the girls' dressing room? I mean, how much of a freak do you want to be?
Abigail, my mum taught me that if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all.
Tara, I thought you'd be packing.
Why? I'm not going anywhere. One bad class. You don't honestly think that'd be enough to make me quit?
Well, if you're not leaving, I'll be making an official complaint. I don't see why my training needs to be compromised by some country hick who smells like a sheep and thinks she has...
Point shoe fight, greatest thing I have ever seen.
I'm sorry. You're my teacher and I have to trust you.
Tara, you have unusually good feet. They're just not ready yet. I'll give these back when they are.
So this is O week. Week 0. And I figured out my place. The thing about being at the bottom is there's nowhere else to go but up.
Mum, topped every class, except for hip-hop, but like that counts.
It was you, wasn't it? You tried to sabotage me in audition week? I don't get it. You're the best dancer here. Why do you hate me so much? I've decided to listen to Miss Rain about dancing, but pick my own friends.
A music show.
Coming to this place is a little like New Year's Eve. You make all these resolutions about who you're going to be and then break every one of them. Because no matter where you are, even if it's thousands of kilometres from home, you'll always be yourself. And sometimes that's a pretty awesome thing.
Morning is better when you've got someone to